January, I get into hustle mode. I think about work 24/7 and I dream of new ways to expand my business and conjure new ways to create income. I'm listening to podcasts, watching educational content. Then February rolls around and my passion instantly fades. My ears get tired of the motivational speeches and my mind is exhausted from scheming and thinking of ways to be a successful business. By mid-Feb, I usually think that the year's over. What's the point of continuing on with these lofty dreams? I don't have the energy to do it. But not this time. This year, my year starts when I say it starts. My motivation will continue on beyond January because I want it to. So that's why I'm sharing my 2024 goals, even though it's May. I know now is not usually the time to post 2024 goals, but you know what? You can set goals any time of the year. You don't have to wait till January to start your life. These goals are going to be divided into two, internal and external. What do I mean by that? Internal goals are tasks or projects that I can achieve by myself. They don't require anyone else to bring to fruition. External goals are goals that will depend on how others receive my work. These I cannot control and I cannot achieve by myself. My goals for 2024. Internal goals. Create 3 art collections for licensing. I want to create 3 mini collections that target kids' clothing. So my collections will be 4 designs per collection, which totals to 12 pieces of artwork. Achievable? I think so. Draw up my toddler book idea. I've had an idea for a kid's book since my baby could mouth on things, specifically books. We have a few books with teeth marks and saliva damage. The title of the book is, This Book Is Not for Eating. Hard launch my secret art collection. I've been creating artwork for this theme very slowly over the last 2 years. I've only created 4 pieces for it, but it's about time I let the world know what I've been working on. It's nothing groundbreaking, but I've been keeping it a secret because I didn't want the imaginary pressure of posting it online for people to then expect I do something with it. 20 YouTube videos. Considering I've only ever posted 16 videos in 4 years, it's going to be a challenge for me. The content will also be very different in terms of strategy and style. So these are my internal goals that I have complete control over completing. And it is totally up to me to get these out into the world. External goals. 1,000 subscribers. I would absolutely love to get this channel monetized. Will I reach 1,000 subscribers this year? I'm not sure, but that's why it's on a separate goals category because I don't want these metrics to influence my internal goals. 1 art licensing deal. With my 3 mini collections, I hope to have them ready in a portfolio to pitch to clients and art directors. Again, I can't control if I get a deal, but I can control how many pictures I send. 1 outdoor mural. If all is well, then this goal would have already been complete by the time this video comes out. If not, well, we can spill the tea on that in another video. These external goals are totally out of my control as to whether I can achieve them. I'm not so crazy as to create 1,000 secret accounts to subscribe to myself, nor am I going to pester friends and family to subscribe. So, why have I decided to separate these goals into internal and external? Well, a couple years ago, I used to write my goals for my Instagram and then write up a blog about it to try and keep myself accountable. But what I didn't realize at the time was that most of those goals were externally affected. Someone else chooses to buy my work, commission art, or follow my account. I had too many goals that were outward looking and I didn't focus enough on what was going on in my own practice. And to be honest, there wasn't much practice going on in this practice. So I want to make sure that 1, I am setting realistic goals, and 2, making sure that those goals are ones that I can determine are achieved. To keep up with my YouTube videos, I've actually enlisted an accountability partner. My good friend Joanna from the Gallery J is also an aspiring YouTuber, and we wanted to encourage each other on this very niche journey. We video call every fortnight to give updates on our progress, what we have watched recently, setting goals for the next 2 weeks, and general business chat as well. We've had a few meetings so far and it's been great airing out the feelings that I've had towards this. feelings of doubt that specifically center around posting content to YouTube, and the mountains of unnecessary work we have piled on ourselves. This has been one of my favorite accountability methods because I get to do it with a friend. My other method for YouTube is to have a reward system for every 5 videos I create. After my first 5 videos, I'll be buying an external monitor because this camera does not have a flip out lens. And it makes these videos very hard. I'm guessing what I look like right now. With my secret art collection, by keeping it secret, I have relieved the pressure of having to monetize it straight away. In the past, when I've created an art piece I really like, I monetize it straight away. I put it onto stickers, cards, prints, you name it, and it felt really cheap to do. It felt like a disservice to the artwork that I just created. There was no story, no hope surrounding the artwork, no vision. My hope with this secret project is that I can keep making art within this same series without the pressure of having to make it for sale. And I know no one is really pressuring me, but when you put it online, it's like your own worst critic is now allowed to criticize you. With my book and collections, I'm going to be breaking it down into smaller tasks, like creating 1 spread a month or creating 1 pattern. And now that I'm creating YouTube videos, I feel like it's a 2-for-1 deal where I can make the artwork for the content. What happens if I don't finish by the end of the year? Well, I will be disappointed in myself, I guess. Isn't that the biggest punishment? I guess I will tack it on to next year's goals. But the thing with that is, if I keep adding last year's goals onto the new year's, I won't ever move forward. It'll be like setting the goal to climb 10 steps, but completing half means that next year I'll have to do 15 steps, and the next will be 20, or 17.5. I will only drown myself in endless tasks if I don't achieve what I set out to achieve. And I know what that feels like. I have done that to myself for many years, and it sucks to feel like that every year. So really, I guess this time I have no choice but to just do it. And I feel like it's my time. It's my time to put my whole heart into my dreams, to dedicate energy towards these goals, and to just go for it. Thank you for watching this video. I hope that made sense with the internal-external thing. Did you set goals for yourself this year? How are they going now? Do you need to reevaluate those goals? I'd love to hear from you, so please leave a comment and maybe we can help each other achieve our goals. Till the next video, bye!